it's the most wonderful time of the year, and it really is when you talk about downtown Fredericksburg.
It sure is. I mean, I think that fourth quarter is when downtown really shines.
And part of making it shine is the businesses down here. I mean, it's spectacular, and if you haven't taken the time to get to know some of your businesses, you're really missing out.
Yeah, and I think that's why I like fourth quarter so much, because it really demonstrates the teamwork downtown. I mean, it's as much about the businesses as it is about the city support, as it is about Main Street. And it's this really cool partnership that all three of us have to really pull off a great fourth quarter.
You all work together. That's the other thing. You talk about you're all businesses, but you all are teammates too.
We're all on the same page. I think we all realized really long time ago that as part of a downtown, it's about downtown success. We just need to get people downtown. Once they start to walk our streets, it's up to the businesses to get them through the door. And that's what we're all good at. The issue is just getting people to this venue. And that's what the city and I think Main Street really focus on this time of year, is just marketing our downtown as a whole.
It certainly is, because if you haven't been downtown in a while, you haven't been in downtown for a while, because it really has changed over what you may have thought even a few years ago.
Yeah, and you know, one of the exciting things I think about Fredericksburg downtown is because we really survived, and not just survived, but thrived in a lot of ways during COVID, that you can come down to our downtown this fourth quarter and you're not going to see boarded up buildings, boarded up businesses. We're alive and thriving and growing, and so many businesses have grown over the last couple of years. So there's exciting things to see when you come downtown that may not be true in other communities.
How important is it, too, to support a downtown like this?
More so than ever, because, and everybody I think is being touched by this now. I mean, supply chain challenges, there's still health concerns. There's still, business owners are also parents, and the dealing with their kids and the schools and the off and on, being in school and out of school. There's still so many stresses with the business owners downtown and things that we're going to be facing, certainly in fourth quarter, but going into 2022. So it's just as important now as when you and I first talked about this in March of 2020, when we realized doors were being shut down. It's just as important now to get on the streets and support your favorite business. Get on their social medias and like what they're posting. Get involved somehow. I mean, this is everybody's downtown, and everybody needs to support it.
And what you get downtown is much different. I know it's easier to order online things, but you can get some pretty cool things at some pretty cool shops downtown.
Yeah, and that's one of the really silver linings that I think for a business that came out of COVID is a lot of our businesses are up on e-commerce. So it's a whole different story now. So I want people to come down. We need foot traffic. We need people supporting our brick and mortars. But definitely don't underestimate the power of our businesses' e-commerce sites. Pay attention, because a lot of businesses downtown are doing live selling on their social media pages. Our e-commerce pages are thriving with all of the brands representative on our shops online. So definitely pay attention in both ways. Get down here, but check us out online.
And you're helping the local economy, and you're helping families ultimately.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think everybody is realizing now, we're all hearing it on the national media, that supply chain challenges, all of our stuff is stuck in some port somewhere, and some container ship. That's one thing that makes downtown special, because we've got artists that are making their work right here in downtown. They're not having to wait for cargo ships to bring them their goods. You can get specialty gifts right here in downtown in a way that you can't in a big box store online. So think about special gifts this year, things that you can't find anyplace else, and come downtown and find those in our special artisan shops.